Even goddamn. Oh, what's going on, everybody? And it feels good to be back in the swing of things here. So I'm using OBS for the first time, so you'll just give me a little bit of slack here, Mr. Ryan. Hey, what's up, Josh? How are you there, buddy? Hope you guys are doing well. Using OBS for the first time, so that thing was on. Yeah, I don't know. I think I meant to delete that out of the. Yeah, I just get the shifter. Well, yeah, got everything here. We'll look at it here in just a minute. We'll get the camera down on it a little bit more. I'd find a way to do that there. Alright, let's see. This one we got. There we go. We got that. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Ian? What's up, Addy? Mr. Hashtag FTGUNITED. Good to see you there, bud. Hope you're doing well. It's always great to see you, man. Thanks for hopping up and at least saying hey. I'm not sure if you're sleeping or if you're rubbing eyes. I hear you, man. Trek It Boys, what's up, Kaz? Hope you're doing well, man. Just let me turn this down just as we got a few little things coming up here. So I wanted to, what's up, Paul? How are you? I wanted to let everybody know, so I took off this past week. We've got lots of cool little updates are going to be coming up. That's great to hear there, Kaz. Appreciate that, man. I'm glad you're doing well. So we got a few things coming up here. Maybe this weekend, we're going to start looking at some X-Planes. So we got about 3 minutes here. Let some other guys start rolling in. So X-Plane is going to be coming in. I have been working all week. I've also been working on the ISP and the Internet Service Provider. So I'm hoping tonight's stream goes very well. It's Thursday night, so it's usually a busier night for me. So hopefully things are well. You know, I'm looking quality-wise. Everything is completely checking out now. I'm running the best stream that I've ever ran. So we're running a killer crazy bit rate here, no drop frames, perfect 720 60 frames. So you know, let me know, guys, what you think of the clarity. I'm hoping things are looking up. I know the camera's a little bit more clear, all the scrolling text is more clear, so they're great. Brian, thanks. Brian says, you know how those pictures sent the other day, the great man. What's up, Walter? Man, it's good to see Jack Evans. What's up, man? How are you? Yeah, that's right, Addy. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, as we've got a couple of minutes left over here in our little countdown, we've got a couple of things going. So we've got sponsorships going here on the top. Well, actually, we did have sponsorships, so I just wanted to put something up there. So make sure you follow Twitter if you've got Twitter here on the latest for X-Plane. We've got a lot of stuff. I've got a whole new apparatus here that I can't wait to start. Wait to start putting up there. It's going to be truly awesome. It's great. So I've got all the comm units, autopilot throttles, the gears, everything. Also did a cool shifter review today, so I'm going to put in that video up. It's going to go up tomorrow once it's edited. So I may get 2 FTG videos tomorrow. So we've got a little SKRS review here from A+B Software, and this thing is cool. I can't wait to showcase that a little bit tonight, which was something easy to go with tonight and go with ATS, and plus I already had this kind of built up already. So yeah, what's up, Nick T? Big old plane. Yeah, the X-Plane, they were amazing, and those were completely untouched, unedited. I promise you. What's up, Coffee, man? Look amazing. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Big old indeed. I hear you. Well, I'll have to show you. I got something real cheesy on the steering wheel here. It's y'all probably going to be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you did that." But it's good stuff. So anyway, FTGUNITED is our Steam group, so we just put that in. I'm waiting for some more people to get in there before we really start updating some things. Hopefully, guys will be interactive in that, as well as we got Facebook, Full Tilt Gaming there, and then Twitter. So I really want to do Twitter, like I always say. So if you can, go ahead and follow me there on Twitter. Create an account. Go ahead and follow me. A lot of the other great live streamers are all on there as well. So you can always jump in there and do that. So I hear you, man. I hear you, man. Oh, you'll get it, Brian. You'll get it, man. Fazel Khan. Hey, what's up, man? Chase Racing, man. It's great to see a lot of familiar faces in here. So it's been a while. I know it has. We've been off for a week. So 2 seconds, 1 second. So let's see if we can actually get this going on here. and we'll go ahead and get that. And let's go ahead and cut our music down. So we're using OBS, so I'm moving out of game show, so I can't really, you know, we'll see how things go. It's different, I will say that. So let me know, especially on the game, just what we look like. Actually, let me go ahead and fix a few things here because I already see some things. The shifter, that's it, man. Let me fix one thing right here. I'm getting used to OBS, so. I see. I need to. Let me just do a few things because I need to make sure that this is all the way covering the bottom of the screen. So there's that. Let's move that on. Yeah, there we go. Woo. All right. All right. So just real quick here. So I did a video about this. It's A+B software with the crazy new shifter. So let me show you what I got in here. So I have. This is my favorite piece right here. So I have finally got me a heavy-duty turn knob on the G29. So this thing is absolutely amazing because it makes all the backing up and all that stuff. It makes it awesome. So we got that going on. Let me get that over there. Oh yeah, what you guys, or at least some of you came for, was the SKRS shifter. So this thing's got your range and split buttons all in it in a nice, actually fairly lightweight package. It's really not that heavy. So you'll get to see that here in the Tom Dooley Peterbilt 579. So this is the enhanced 579. I've got a link to the truck there in the mods, or at least the description. And I've also got something down in, I've got a new map set. So we've been looking at some new maps and looking at Extreme Mexico, which is, just to give you a little heads up here. So we've got all the way down here. So we did these roads before, but these guys came in and completely redid them. So this Canales up here, we're not going to go all the way down to Hazamoda. I do want to kind of continue and finish off just the circle here and finish this off. So what we'll do is we'll go up to Gomez Palacio. We'll go up, fill that, then we'll go into Villa, HGO, I don't even know how you even say that. Two consonants together don't make it right. And then we'll come down here and see if we can't pick up a few jobs here around the Benjamin and the coastline mining. So these are some nice extreme roads, and I hear that we've got some more leading up to that. So we'll see what we've got. I'm excited to do it and excited to get back in it. So everything else is the same. Viva Mexico, the 2.4 updates, everything's good. The turn knob's going to... how do you put a logo? You would have to get that in and mod it, man. I wouldn't even be able to tell you, man. Chase, yes, you were, man. You were here a long time ago. I think you joined up, if I'm not mistaken. I believe you joined up whenever we hit. We were doing Chillington Silage is when you came in. So what's up, Almindo? How are you? Yes, it's been a while. We've been working on X-Plane. Just to give you a little sneak peek at X-Plane, what I've been doing, you'll have to mind the you'll have to mind my little girl's easel. But anyway, there it is, sitting over there in a corner. So that's a full flight deck console there. That's been it's got 4 USB powered hubs all going into the computer. So we've got comms and buttons and switches and throttles galore. Full autopilots. It's very mimics just like a 737. And also on Twitter, I've got a few pictures of that as well, along with just some of the other things I've been doing with X-Plane. So it's going to be some cool stuff. I'm looking forward to it, but I had to just take some time off and just get back to it and get in there to program that, get everything working with the computer. So now it's all going, it's all working. So those streams are going to start pretty soon. So I am excited about it. So all right. Yeah, so yeah, AK, so I put that, I was doing a little video today, man. So the CSIO, those guys were the ones that were doing that shifter, man, for about $1.40, and they stole my money. I guess they don't exist anymore, but they still have all of their stuff up. So I went in and started looking around, and I paid for it. They took out the money for it, and then the next thing you know, I was looking, and yeah, they'd stole my money and were not contacting me anymore, and said absolutely nothing about it. So needless to say, man, I was ticked. So we went with A+B software. So I've got a video I'm gonna put up tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in a shifter like this, I think it only ran was like I want to say 110. So it's even cheaper, and it's actually really, really, really great quality. So it's a good deal. Hey, what's up, Bird? I did, man. I did there, bud. I'm loving it. I'm loving having the bigger long throw up here. I couldn't imagine though it being on the Thrustmaster series. You know, the Thrustmaster one, like, it's huge. But I do even have me a little. I got me a little turn knob wheel on here, which is even more cool. Because this makes, especially backing up and whoops, this makes backing up and all that stuff really, really, really good. So, and we are running 2.4, which is the new Durango update. Once we get out here in traffic here, let's go ahead and stick our nose out. Well, I guess that truck really van didn't want to stop. How good Lord, she put some damage on there. Man. See how close we are to our service station, man. Not worth it. Response time sucks. Do I have a number? Life hacks? Do I have a number? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Ryan. Yes, yes, you're exactly right. That was actually one thing I was going to do. And then I had to make some decisions, and I decided that I was going to go with the shifter versus getting the track hour. But you're right. I mean, that would be the next obvious thing that would be that I could add in. Plus, that works with Farm Sim. It works with this. It works with X-Plane as well. So I'm just going to. I tell you what. Let me just do this real easy here. I'm not going to cancel, but let me go ahead and let's go back to the service station because that car creamed us there. So Ben put 20% damage on us. I'll go ahead and fix this up. Hey, what's up, Robert? How are you, man? Never mind that vehicle, I know. Well, I put out plenty of time in advance, and they just, I guess it wasn't advanced enough for them. All right, let's go ahead and just do a quick repair here. So, by the way, we are in a Tom Dooley Enhanced 579. So this thing from the outside, you can see it. I mean, it's got some nice, good. Now, this is the actual tire set I got off another truck, but for some odd reason, it shows up on this one, which I thought was kind of weird. But anyway, it's kind of cool. But yeah, so it works on here. But this is a great truck. It's got some engines on it. It's got some custom sounds. Plus, it just all around looks good. Hey, what's up? Is that Piotr 330 maybe? If it is, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. All right, let me get back on to what do they want me to do? They want me to come up here and screw a Yui, I think. I don't think I'm going to do all that. Let's just go this way. Alright, so we've got our range and split here on the shifter now, so I can flip up, go straight up to 5, and then I've got me a nice little turn knob here so I don't have to try to, hand do the steering wheel here. Let me make sure I do this right here. I think I'm going to have to... Yeah, there we go. We got a good skirt over here. Good. All right. So, like I said earlier, for those that are just joining us, we got the 2.4 Extreme Mexico map on here. So, the Extreme map is basically a modification of the version 4. So, those guys went in. And did a full new, you call it a new map. So they went in and redid a lot of things, had a lot of good stuff. So it's a package that just kind of fits in. You don't have to place it in the manager. It automatically gets placed in there. So there's a few things here that you'll see, like, the cars up above, but, a few things here and there. But for the most part, I've not really run into any kind of issues. So a lot of speed bumps, but once we get out into the main road and get out of Durango, things should get a lot more exciting. Hey, what's going on there, Montier? Hope you're doing well. Freightliner Cascadia, I could not really get that thing to work very well, and I don't know if that's a conflict. I would imagine it's a conflict with maybe 50 of the other mods that I have, but Hey, what's up, A&W? Good to see you, man. Yeah, it has been. It's been a little while. We took us a little break here to get X-Plane up and running completely, and I wasn't quite ready to do it tonight. So I'm thinking maybe tomorrow we'll just run some patterns in the 737. We'll have all the controls and stuff up and running, so I'll have the camera in on that so you guys can check that out and see. But that'll be the funnest part. We'll just do a bunch of takeoffs and landings and maybe just a few like quick stops and pops here around to some of the bigger airports here in my area, and just do that over the 30 or 40 minutes. We'll just pull some approaches into some airports and we'll just do all of it offline, but mainly just to kind of test the system, see how it looks on stream, see how what you guys think. You guys will be obviously welcome to give me some feedback just on, hey, I like the camera, that camera placement's good, it's not in the way, you know, just little things like that. Can I do a street sweeper load? I don't think they have the street sweeper mod. If they did, I would do it. I could tell you that. What's up there, Robert? I don't care, air horn. It's actually a good one there, Zach. Kind of. It could be better. Hey, what's up, Josiah? How are you, man? Alabama rolled. I think I'm supposed to be tied, but I know what you mean there. Hey, what's up? Oh, yeah, wife, kids, they're great. Thanks for asking. Oh, Robert's going to see Billy Ray Cyrus. Yeah, it can break your heart. So the thing that I actually love about this shifter is that it is absolutely perfect for downshifting, and I kind of was hoping that that Bear'd be around, because he was always got on me about my downshifting. So maybe this would make Papa Bear there, would make him a little proud here that I've got it, finally got it going down. We get down here at the interstate, and I'll go ahead and we'll take a peek at the outside of the truck here, because a lot of guys, this is something brand new. I've just been out here for about a week and a half, so. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Dr. Eel? How are you there, buddy? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well, my man. Always good to see some of the old Farm Sim crew. Float my gears. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've been doing it so long, especially with these. I mean, pretty much the only thing, I don't even know if it's even like this in real life. You know, I'll have the when I actually do the range between high and low. I do have the clutch press in, so. Yeah, as for floating and doing all the things everyone asks me to do, I just shift them like a normal truck, because I mean that's what I'm comfortable. That's what I learned on. So I'm like, you know, it's good enough for me. Things work, and usually when I try to float and try to do other stuff, man, I wind up grinding the gears like crazy anyway. So it winds up making me look like a noob up here. Hey, what's up, A&W? Yes, this is the Mexico map. So this is Mexico 2.4. Hey, thank you there. Is that Piotr 30? If it's Piotr or whatever, let me know what it is if you can in phonetical spellings here. But yeah, 330. Thanks for your sub, man. Appreciate that. So yeah, this is 2.4, but it's got the Extreme map in it. So it's actually kind of a map in a map, maybe. So we're going to kind of finish off the second half of this map, and I think there was an issue down here with the really heavy stuff. Oh yeah, man, I totally understand there, Doctor. Totally understand. Well, it's great to see you as well, my man. The gasoline engine, of course. Yeah, we got half a tank of gas in the fuel tanks. I will say the one little, getting this little shift knob down here on the steering wheel, little turn knob, is actually been fantastic. So you can literally pick those things up for like 10 bucks at your local parts store, like an AutoZone or an O'Reilly's or something like that. And no, FTG, we're not sponsored by any of those, but yeah, so you can go get one anywhere you want, and they're absolutely fantastic. Especially if you've got G29. I mean, they're totally they go in and out of everything, so it's perfect. I tried the Pete. Yes, so I've got a couple of trucks. I'll let you guys know. So Monier gave me another truck. I believe it was 379. And then you've got. I did try the Volvo. What was the other one? The 680, I believe. Whatever the 6 Series one. I did try that one, and that one was good. And it was a little bit. I don't know. It needs a little bit more in the cockpit area, or not cockpit, in the cab area. But it's still a decent truck. But I still like the. And I can drive the Volvo and a lot of the ETS stuff. So I typically try to save a lot of the Volvo work for ETS streams and that kind of stuff. Jimmy the Wrench, what's up, man? Yeah, Tropic Storm Party looks like it's going to be a little windy down there. Maybe you guys will get barely get a skirt there. Hopefully it won't come up there hard on you. All right, so let's go ahead and give you guys a little tour here of the outside. So I'm not sure where the Caterpillar skin came from, but our tires and wheels and all that stuff came off another truck. I mean, honestly, I don't really know. God, this is a curvy road to be trying to do this. But anyway, so this is called the Tom Dooley's Enhanced 579. It comes in all the cabs, so the work cab, it comes with the 36, the 48, the 52, the 72, and then the full sleeper cabins. So some skins work with them. Most of the default skins do work with them, but there's some of them that have a lot of hood decals and stuff that there is a different hood element on this. So depending on what you do pick, it is going to change the look of the truck. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're trying on different skins. But most of the Cat ones, most of the Schneider ones, the Freight ones, ABF Freight, the UPS, FedEx, most of every single one of those skins, all of them work with this enhanced version. So I've got a link to that in the mods, and I've also got a link to the map itself, the Extreme Mexico. So, oh yeah, man, we heard Hurricane Maria, man. How could we not? Hey Robert, my day's been great, man. I'm trying to catch up with chat, so you guys just give me a minute here, as this is a little bit curvier of a road than I anticipated on it. Hate those little areas. I'm always scared to death when you go through those little transition areas. I'm always scared to death that something's going to go wrong. So we only got 22 minutes here, and we'll be in our second destination. So we'll make the trip around. Won't be long at all, and then we'll be on the Extreme Mexico roads. So I have not actually been there yet, so we've got to drive there. So I figured, well, let's take the scenic route. Let's see the rest of 2.4, and then hit the Extreme roads. Yeah. Did I try the new T800? Not yet. I've been on X-Plane for like a solid week and a half. So you guys, if you're on Twitter, go to look, and I've uploaded some shots there of the new. By the way, if you Jake brake fans out there, this truck has got an awesome Jake brake. That's the only part I hate, is having to do the views here. Tilden, I got a truck for you on the P377. Yeah, I think the 377, the 9, and then there's a 3. I want to say an 81. I saw there was a new Kenworth just went up. So I'm definitely going to be looking at some of those trucks here in the next ones. I've just got to download them and get them in, try them out, see what I think. So yeah, y'all give me just a little bit on that, and I will certainly get to as many of those as I possibly can. Hey, what's up, Blood? How are you, man? Good to see everybody, man. It's great to see everybody kind of coming back around. I've really, and I mean this legitimately, I really have missed y'all. We had a lot of issues there with my service provider. They had, just make a long story short, they had basically capped my Wi-Fi so that everything could get, you know, really good signals. So then I went in hardwired and found out that that wasn't capped. So now we're doing, you know, basically a 4,000 bit rate perfect 720 60 frame stream. So I hope things look better than they have. The camera's got a little bit more resolution to it, I see. So that's all. It's really good stuff. So I hope that things look a little bit better there on the stream side. And here's our main first stop here of the night. Is it hard to drive a stick? Hey, what's up, April? No, it is not. It's just takes practice. I learned on a 1986 Toyota 4Runner. Well, 4Runner, but it was a pickup truck basically. So that's what I learned on when I was growing up. So I was driving that thing at like 13. So this is really no different. It's just a bunch of extra gears. But the concept: clutch in, gear, and then clutch out, and it's all the same. All right, let's do this. Let's put it right there. Hey, what's up, Riley? Oh man, I missed everybody, dude. Oh, look at that. We can take the huge mining truck bucket. Yeah, all right. Well, that's probably like going way up to like Sacramento or something. I'll tell you what's easy about this is adding in one of these little steering grabby knob thingies in Majigger you see the real truckers have. Yeah, you pick up like 10 bucks and it's like the most awesome thing in the world. It makes me really feel like I really know what I'm doing. I don't even have a clue whether or not I'm going to make that. Hey, what's up, Leo? Nona, what's up? How are you guys? Can you read what it said to you? Yeah, I saw that. There, Robert. I think I did. All right, thank you, Bird. Well, and I thought it was an upload deal. I don't really have the best upload speed, so I kind of thought it was that. But it turns out it was something, still fairly simple in nature. But still, I needed a call, and it took me about 3 people, and I finally got to it, and they told me exactly what I needed to know. So I'm on the up and up now, so I feel good about it. And this right here is why this little turn knob is awesome. So let's go ahead and let's straighten her up. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Clint? How are you there, bud? Good to see you, man. Western Star, man. Waiting on it, waiting on it, waiting on it. There it is. Alright. Oh, the risk killer knob. Yes, hit, man. Woo! Love this thing, man. It's great. Alright, sounds good. New sponsor there, Mr. Riley Plays. I'll let my sound, hopefully, did I get my sound in there? I think it is. Well, let's wait for the sound there, Riley. Make sure everyone can hear that. It's good to testing out all this stuff. Hope it works. Waiting on it. Waiting on it. Alright. It is on there, and wait. Streamlabs has not registered that yet, so when it registered, it'll probably scare us all half to death. But anyway, thank you there, Riley, for becoming a sponsor here at the FTG. Much appreciated there, buddy. Riley always comes in and does his part, so that is much appreciated there, bud. As always. It no worky. Yeah, well, it's not registered. Let me check, because it is not registered. There it is. Oh. Yeah, there it is. Woo! It just took it a while to come in, so there we go. Yeah, it works. Yeah, cool deal. All right. Well, thank you there, Riley. Appreciate that, buddy. All right. So we've got this. We've got this mining truck. Of course, it's going back to Durango. So oh, there we go. Look at there. My little flatbed taking whatever Wytong is. Maybe that's Mexican delicacy. I don't know. Any Spanish people in here would love to know what Wytong is. But anyway, that's going to go. It's going to via HGO. Have no idea what that is, if that's go or however you say that. But anyway, let's go. Yes, Sean, I'm seeing the comments. Yeah, and sometimes y'all were actually pretty chatty tonight, so I may not get to it all. If I'll especially the moderators, I'll let you guys have at least one. So if I don't put in something, remind me like you did there, Sean, because I always try to read those, and sometimes when I get caught up in the conversation, I lose it. So yeah, feel free to just remind me and let me know on that, man. Not a problem. Hey, we're not getting the mining truck. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's see where we're going. I would have set this as the destination, but I don't see any red lines here. We'll get out on the main road and see what happens. Beautiful sun there coming through. Alright, let's see if we can set that again. So, it doesn't look like it set it as a destination. Yeah, it said it did, but I don't think it did. Alright, that's a little weird. Oh, so it looks like it was in the same spot. Alright, well let me okay, so we're going right back to where we were. I kind of thought that was a possibility happening because there wasn't really too much going on in this particular spot, so sorry about that. I just wasted about 10 minutes trying to figure out what the heck was going on. Alright, let's try that again. There it is. So there's our Yatong. Greatest part of the day? Well, thank you there, Nona. I hope that greatest part of the day is watching a little FTG. If it's not, get out. No, I'm just kidding. Going all the way down to the far end here. Alright. And what's going on there? Fully McTield. There you go. Yeah, Sermon said, well, thank you there, Clint. I've missed being with you guys. It has been a long week, to say the least. I mean, we've had a lot of other just real-life stuff going on, you know. I mean, just work and, you know, we got contract stuff going on here at the house, so that's been keeping me busy. And then, you know, really, it's been great. I'm glad I made the decision because X-Plane is really becoming a reality now. And when you guys see the pedestal base and see all that stuff going to be going along with it, man, it's really going to be cool. It's going to be... I hope you guys enjoy watching it. I hope that, you know, I hope it's something that you want to come back to and see the next place we fly to and hang around and, you know, do some learning. I mean, that's, you know, I hope to be as educational with this as I can. Plus, have a really good time with it. I mean, after all, man, it's gaming. That's what it's all about. Having a good time. All right, let me catch up with my chat box here. I feel like this thing. Wait a minute. There we go. All right. Ah, there it is. Now it updated. All right. So, oh, wow. So I missed a lot. Let me catch up with this. Custom emotes. Well, you might be the only. I don't know if Greg's still there on this week, on this month or not. I think they cycled over to the next month, so I'm not exactly sure. I think you might be that one there, Riley. Honestly, if it is, I haven't said any more custom emotes or not. All right. Hey, what's up, FaZe? How are you, man? Alright, so if anybody wants to know how the SKRS shifter here works, so it's still just an extension of the other gear shift, so we still have 4 gears on each side, but we do have a nice little switch right here that will switch us into, there's 1 high, if we pulled it in, switch, then it goes to 5, and then so forth. And then we've got one on the side that you can't see on the camera, it's a little rocker, thumb rocker switch here. And that will take us in from high to low. So cool stuff. This is from A+B Software, so I'm going to be putting up a video. I just finished the editing today, and that's going to be going up tomorrow. and it's going to be just a little what I got, website I got it from, just a little test and showing exactly how to set it up. This thing was like 110 bucks, probably one of the cheaper ones around, and absolutely so much fun because every bit of the 18 gears is all controlled right here in the shifter. I don't have to access buttons, I don't have to do anything, so that's the cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's clear off some of these mirrors. Don't need them all. Just get this right one there. Never drive, yes, the SKRS. I'm with you, man. I know why now. I mean, being able to go through all 18 gears and not ever have to touch a button here on the steering wheel. I think the only thing, like AK said earlier, the only thing that would complete it a little bit better is to have that track IR, just so you could, you know, look around corners, you could look left and right really quick and not have to, you know, access controls with it. Well, they were coming over no matter what. What mods do I have? That is a completely loaded question. So we've got a lot, man. So we've probably got around 45 in this profile. That goes between, I'd say, 40 and 55, depending on what kind of trailer sets I run. Today, everything's just about the Caterpillar hauls. I'm going to love those. But we're going to do another one. Once we get back up to the States, we're going to do another one with some of the freighter hauls. So, you know, not necessarily UPS and FedEx, but some of the ones you don't see a lot, like JB Hunt, Schneider, ABF. That was another one that I've got some trailers and got some cool skins for. So those will be a couple that we do. But yeah, those are mainly trailer mods, skin mods, truck mods, and then usually the map. And depending on the mapping, I've usually got about 12 mods in for mapping right now with Project West and all the additional city add-ons plus the Mexico. So it's good stuff there. Doubt we're going to have, yeah. Oh, we did have somebody pulling. I was going to go, but man, I'm glad I didn't. I'm like, yeah, thanks for sparing both of our lives there, guy. Look at that sunset. Wow. Yeah, it's hard to beat that. I'm telling you what, man. It's one of those crazy nights. Thursday, everybody's trying to get home and get ready for the weekend. Everybody's gonna get the heck out of Dodge. Dodge City, that is. I don't know if Nick T's in the room, but hello, Nick T. Slow down, please. When are we going back to the USA? So this will be our last little trip around the 2.4 update here. We'll do this Extreme Roads. I'm telling you, once we get to the Extreme Roads, we're already more than halfway there. Once we get there, it's going to be really cool. I can't wait to see it. I've seen some videos on it. I've seen some of the roads and some of the pictures from it. If the pictures, I'm going to have to update the thumbnail whenever we get done, because people are like, well, it's just a Caterpillar truck sitting in front of the mine, you know, the oil refinery place. So whenever I do that, I'm going to have to update the but I've never been here, so I wasn't able to get out here and actually take a picture of anything. So I would say I kind of threw this stream together last minute. Yeah, Leo, this is the Mexican Extreme, so it'll be under Mexico, Extremo Mexico Durango is the name of it. You can find it, and I've got a link down in the description, and I've got a link to this wonderful truck here. Yeah, so this is a Caterpillar. Now this is, whoa, Roman Mimo, what is going on, man? Thanks for your subscription, appreciate that. Now you'll see we've got some arrivals and some other signs here featured part of our X-Plane. So those are going to be some new little X-Plane graphics. We'll be coming in and be able to use those here coming with X-Plane soon. So just kind of rolling some stuff out, just kind of drumming up some hype here for X-Plane. So I hope you guys come and watch it. It's going to be fun. What about me? No, I was saying get the heck out of Dodge, and I said, or Dodge City. Is Nick T around? Hey, Nick T. I just thought about that. Yes, I do, Josh. I do have Viper's update on that. So we'll find our next place to sleep here, so we can. We'll find our next place to sleep, so we can go ahead and maneuver this on back into the morning. Yeah, y'all can show that. Yeah, if you've got any mods there, y'all can show Jack's message there. It's no problem. I'm not sure why that held it back for a review. It's kind of weird. Woo! All right. And Josh, I have not checked it out yet. So you asked that. I have not checked it out. All right, there's some Jake Brake for all you Jake Brake lovers out there. This is a really good one. So if you like to drive a truck based solely on the sound of its Jake Brake, go grab this one. So there's 3 trucks. There's a enhanced 579, there's another 579, and then there's the Kenworth 680. And I have all 3 of them, and they are all immaculate done trucks. I mean, guy did a jam-up job on them. I mean, they've got extended frames in them. They've got 8x4s. They've got steerable axles, drop axles, tag axles. I mean, anything and every kind of combination you could ever come up with on a truck, they've got them on there. So go grab it. It's good. It's good stuff. Oh, fill up the truck. Yeah, you're right, man. You know what? Let's take a peek at the map. See, I'm so glad to do this with chat. All right, there we go. So we'll take. Oh, there we go. Let's just finish up to here. We'll grab rest here in this right here. We'll just drive on out to the next place. We can only go 2 ways, so hopefully we can get into one of these areas here and get into some nice curvy roads are coming up. So y'all stay tuned. So we'll grab some gas and grab a nap there, and we'll go ahead and fast forward it on into the morning. Pop out the champagne. That does sound good right now. Well, thank you there, Fazell. I don't know that I'm the best ever. Whoops, especially not driving like that. And Till's like, dadgummit FTG, you done blown another transmission. Oh, and you know what? Shoot, I totally forgot to tell y'all. So, another thing was, I went over, and you know, I was telling you guys I was going to have to reset the computer. So I did, and I want to say this in live stream too, because I've had some people ask me about Digital Storm. So, and I did put out a tweet. So, you know, I had problems with the steering wheel not working, and none of the stuff. I basically had one really tight spring. So I hit that tight spring, and I just kind of drove with it for a while because that's all I had. I didn't have anything else, and I didn't want to send it off because I wanted to drive with the wheel, broken or not. So I called Digital Storm. I'm like, hey, I want to reinstall this. You know, what can you do? So the guy says, here, download this program. And I'm like, okay. So I download the program, and he's like, all right, so go ahead and click OK and connect and do all the things from an administrator to ask you to do. I'm like, okay. So literally, dude, in like 3 hours, has been completely backed up. I mean, completely backed up. And everything's set to go. All new drivers are all set, ready to go. You know, there was an issue where I couldn't update drivers. So evidently, there's just something went wrong in the original install of Windows that never reared its head until I started putting all these add-ons and trying to hook all this crazy USB stuff up together. And I really started taxing or stretching the system, and then it started rearing its head that something was gone or wasn't installed right. And so the dude literally in like 2.5 hours, look at this. Wow. That was kind of cool. This is kind of freaky, really. So anyway, the dude in 3 hours had me up and running, a brand new jam-up copy, fully updated. All the drivers, all the audio drivers, everything in this computer was backed up. And literally, I got within a couple of days, was already had all my games back in with Steam. X-Plane was running. Now my wheel works. The Logitech software installed. Everything was a command prompt error on everything that I tried to install. So dude literally got me fixed up. So if you guys are looking to buy a PC and you're looking for someone with great technical support, I can now speak from experience. The Digital Storm PC tech support was out of this world. Absolutely insane. So kudos to them. Publicly, many thanks here from FTG. Oh yeah, well we have 5 more. Oh yeah, we are 5 more. 3250. I forgot to even put the 3250 in there. I'm glad it didn't say something stupid like, you know, like we'd already passed it. Like, hey there, Full Tilt, you're a little behind. Oh yeah, sorry. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's pull in here. Let's grab us a little bit of fuel, not gas. Love to have y'all constantly call me out on that. All right. All right. Hey, Mr. Bird, new sponsor. Well, thank you there, Mr. Bird 203. You are the man. I appreciate your always willingness to help. It's great, man. Thank you guys for your sponsorship as well. So anybody else is looking to do that as well, it's never any pressure. Don't ever feel like I'm not going to talk to you in stream or you're not going to get anything special. You know, these guys will get some emotes and they'll get recognition, and they're big supporters of the channel always. So thank you to you guys. That is much appreciated. So eventually it will, it should come up here and then it should have a nice little sound. So I'll shut up and wait for that. Yeah, it sounds good. I like it. All right. Shut up now. All right, so let's go up here and grab us a nap real quick while we wait on our cool sound effect. I thought I'd been hit by a truck. Woo! Oh God! Somebody just took out my back. So thank you there, buddy. Hey, what's up, Ron? How are you, man? Good to see you guys. Always great to see everyone kind of coming back in and around. Glad to be back streaming. It always feels like it's been a while. I mean, a week's gone by, but it feels a lot longer than a week. All right, so I know they're anticipating their load delivery, but we're going to go ahead and grab this where we can. I think I got that, Josh. I think I liked it. If I didn't like it, I meant to. I usually like those just to let you guys know that I saw them and read them. So, well, thanks, Bird. Appreciate that, man. Much appreciated. Meatloaf, meatloaf, meatloaf. What's going on, guys? How are you? All right. All right, y'all had to get me right when I'm trying to get in here and grab me a little nap so we can finish off the rest of this trick here. I think I'll have to, actually, you know what? I think I'll have to, let me park the trailer out here. So what's up? Who else we got in there? We got Mr. Chris Pinto. What's up? Mansoor Raptor. What's up, man? Lego 181. Lego my ego. Hope you're doing well. Meatloaf Ryan there with, and Jonathan. What's up, man? New Rat Pack members. So hope you guys are doing well. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. So let's go ahead and, I'm just going to take that in the middle of the street, and we'll pick that up later. Yeah, don't worry. It's okay. It's Mexico. Didn't sleep. I know I should have done that, Almendo, but you know what? I went ahead and slept, so I was like, you know what? They can deal with it. So let's go ahead and sleep, and then we'll pick our next load up and finish. There we go. Hopefully our truck's still out there. Like Spike. Maybe. Alright. Oh, there it is. It's still out there. And so is all the carnage and cars that we left in the wake of destruction. As we're hauling our Y-Tong. I don't know, maybe I'm still waiting on someone. Look at Lego, man, with $5. What's up, man? Thank you for that, Lego. We need working windows. Amen to that, man. Amen to that. I would welcome some working windows. I actually put these stupid window louvers on here, and I wish I hadn't done that now. Alright, let's see if I can... Yeah, there it is. Checking in. Is it going to put it... Oh, it's too low. Oh, here, let's fix that right quick. Alright, where's that at? Donation. I can't believe I messed that up. Alright. Donation, there's that. Oh, there it is. That's why. Alright, let's maybe try that again. There we go. Checking in with the $5 super chat. Thank you there, Mr. Lego. Known as Lonely. No way to be lonely. I don't know how many people we got in here, but you got some close friends here. No need to be lonely. All right. And this is when you wish you had one of those. Kind of lean out the window there. About to say, this is a... I could say something, but I'm going to keep it to myself. I'm going to keep it to myself. Alright, get yourself, all ATS drivers, man, get yourself one of these freaking steering wheel turn knobs. Oh my god, this thing is awesome. The thing is almost as good as the shifter. I gotta say, man, it's really good. Red car, I know, man. Alright, let's, alright, now we're going to drop off. So let's drop off our Watong. I guarantee that's probably not how you say it, but oh well. I guarantee we get creamed out here in the road. Watch this. Alright. Alright, let's see if we make this without dying like we did at the beginning of the game. Alright, so I think we got a free clear cell here. There we go. Instant parking. Okay, bird. Probably need to instead of putting those on the front corner, I actually probably need to just make those just direct left and rights. That'd probably make my life a whole heck of a lot easier. Better than lonely. Angry's better than lonely. Alright, it's getting weird in here, guys. Need to air it out. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. Alright, let's see where they're gonna... hey, thank you there, Ryan. Appreciate that. Thanks for the subscription. You guys will see some of our arrivals and check-ins and departures and all the little aviation tags. So once X-Plane, just kind of building up a little bit of hype here for X-Plane. I think what I'm going to do tomorrow night, so you guys are going to want to see X-Plane, I'm going to pull out the whole console, the pedestal base. We got a 737 there that's fully modeled, so we're going to hop in that bad boy, and we are going to do some patterns around some of my own airports and work on some landings and reference speeds and all kinds of really cool stuff. So maybe you guys may learn something. If you don't, that's fine, but man, come on, maybe you'll enjoy it. I know I will. Whoa, thought we were going off the cliff there. I don't even know how I'm going to back this sucker in. This is going to be tough. So I think we're going to do that tomorrow night. That'll be a nice, good, chill stream. Shouldn't be anything too, uh-oh. Alright, concentration. What's up, Jamie? How are you, man? Good to see you, man. I hadn't seen you, Jamie, in quite a while, so I hope things are going well with you, man. Alright, so not too bad there. Probably honestly could have backed this sucker in all the way. Probably about what we needed to do. Thing about the flatbeds, they don't flatbeds aren't nearly as those four-wheeler axles that I usually like getting into. These things are a little bit tougher. Takes a lot more to swing those things around. I think I'm like on the side of a hill too. Oh yeah, I gotta be. Oh yeah, nice. Well, they. All right. Well, I thought my angle looked off. I guess yeah. I guess it did. It wasn't even on the ground. All right, there we go. All right, another trailer delivered. Pick a parking. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm late. We had to take a nap. We had to sleep. All right, see you there, Josh. Oh, your G29 broke. Well, I thought mine was, and luckily it wasn't. It was just it was software issues. So, now luckily things are back on the up and up. It's been kind of a little bit weird. I mean, getting used to all this. I just didn't have it before. So good gravy. Well, we're gonna take hay all the way to Fresno. You'd think they could get their own hay in Fresno. Oh, perfect. Great. All right, so we get to take a Jaguar, the class Jaguar. This is the what 800 or 900 series. Sweet. So that's going exactly where I want to go. So awesome, man. That could not have worked out better. See, that's what it. Coming back and having a great stream, nonetheless being able to have your pick of the loads when they come up. So that is awesome. Alright, so looks like we got okay, so we're going over to the farm area. Farm sim stream, well, I guess I would assume Saturday or Sunday or something. I've been looking at some new maps and just trying to keep some things updated. So if you guys see any maps, generally, especially too for the single players, to be able to keep some series on. I still like Oregon Springs, so I think I'm still going to continue to do some work there because I'm just barely getting into it. We just took that little break, and things are what they are. So, all right, so I guess I would say the end of this weekend, or definitely by the beginning of this week, we'll do some farm sim, because I think what I'm going to focus in on, unless there's just something really awesome that comes out on the ETS side. ETS is just hard to stream because you either got to do it in the afternoon, or you got to do it really late at night, and I just can't do that late anymore. Not like I was doing. Little one gets up too early, man. Too early. You can't stay up till 3 and then get up at 6. It just you can't survive on that kind of sleep. Shoes, something on my shoe. You'll have to give me a name on that. I've seen a lot of stuff, and I've been looking at a lot of stuff, but I honestly couldn't tell you. If I saw his map, I wouldn't know it. I see you there, Jimmy the Wrench. Hey, Roll, what's up, man? Yeah, we are fixing to go do y'all's, we're going to go down and do the Extreme Mexico section. Since we totally just bypassed that with the bus last time, we're going to pick up a harvester, and we're going to take it down and go experience some of these extreme roads. Kind of looking forward to it, because I never got to see them last time, so it's cool, man. Thanks for coming back and hanging out with me. It probably would have been better to have a flatbed than this load trailer. If we get stuck, we'll we'll just can it off. It's not the end of the world. Probably would be honestly better to take the hay. We'll see. Oh yeah, man. Well, I'm certainly I will. We have not actually been on those roads. I typically try to save those things for the live stream. So hopefully, hopefully things go well. I don't embarrass myself out here because I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. But that's part of the fun. Keeps you honest. Yeah, what's the job? We have no idea. Better not be anything stupid. Who dare? The name of the map. So this is Extreme Mexico Durango. So we're on Durango 2.4, which is the main kind of, I guess you could call this the housing map or the housing mod. And then you've got another section on top of that that's the extreme roads, which all the exterior roads and some of the widely traversed areas there have, the more extreme mountainous areas have been redone by these guys. So yeah, so that's cool. We'll be driving those here any minute. That's where we're headed. So within 5 game hours anyway. Oh, come on. Are you going to let me go or what? All right. I guess you're going to let me go. So we're going to be going this way once we get out of the main section here. And then we'll be going headed that way. It's cool stuff, man. Whoops. Portrait. That was mean, man. That was mean. Alright, we get across the guys. Oh, it definitely exists. Okay, cool. Is that Joa SC 9090? Well, thank you there. Appreciate your subscription, man. So if anybody's just joining us here, we do have the SKRS here by A+B Software. Some kind of videos going up tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in seeing what this is, seeing how to set it up, seeing how easy it is to set it up, there's only a couple of makers that do this stuff. So you can. I've got a video going up with this. I've also got a new little additional one of those little risk killer turn. Woo! Look at that truck go flying across there. That was kind of sketchy. Phew. So anyway, I've got the little risk killer knob on here, which is kind of cool. I'm enjoying this thing. And we got the G29. Well, obviously, we've got the shifter underneath as our base, and then we've got 3 pedals on the floor. And Tom Dooley's 579. So this is the kind of the enhanced 579. So it comes in all of the. Oh, hang on. I gotta get my thinking cap on. So it comes with all of new enhanced stuff. So it's got a lot of new additions. A lot of side skirts. We've got tons of different combinations for all the different chassis. There's probably like 15 or 20 chassis on this truck. So if you like running the day cabs with the really long extended chassis on them, with steerable wheels and tag lifts and all kinds of crazy stuff, this is definitely a truck for you. This is nice. Plus, it's a little bit beefier than say what your the original 579 and the 680. He did both of them respectively the same, and they're both great trucks. So I've got that link in the description, and also I've got the map that we'll be doing here, the Extreme. Now you can find the Viva Mexico 2.4. Just Google it. It's all over the place. But the Extreme map, you won't find it everywhere. So I think I got this at just the normal ATS, kind of the standard for ATS mods outside of the workshop. You can pick this up there and keep up with the progress of that map through some of those ATS websites. So, volunteer firefighter. All right, cool deal. Thank you for your service, sir. Oh, who dare? I was like, okay. And after we just blew the engine again. Just gonna get this thing up in 5th. There we go. I hide some of these mirrors. Alright, so this is just our little warm-up here. Oh, nice. What is that? Is that Memima? Memima Chin X? Or meme? Memima Chin X. Trying to think if you're trying to get me to say something bad. It's alright. We hadn't even gotten to the bad parts. I know what was in these map packs originally was pretty good in itself, so I can't wait to see what these guys have done with it. Good stuff. I did know that, Ron. Yeah, I think he was telling me the Firehouse was watching a little FTG a couple weeks ago. So that's cool, man. It's kind of weird though to think, you know, you got like a group of guys, you know, watching a live stream. I think we were actually driving, so it's not that bad. That's a popular one though. It's I guess a live stream, you know, it's a way to be interactive, but you know, you can hop up and leave. It's not like catching up with the series or something like that, watching TV, you know. There's a couple other volunteer firefighters we had early on, and they came in, you know, I'd say probably about every 2 or 3 days. When they were on, they just put the stream up in the firehouse and come hang out. It was cool. All right, so here we go. Let's pull our mirrors up here. I don't want to get out here and get caught. Plus, we would have like a long trailer. Hey, what's up, Michael? How are you? Yeah, man, X-Plane tomorrow night. We just had to run some ATS tonight, so I hope the stream-wise has been doing great tonight. It has been solid as a rock, so I'm ecstatic about that. So I hope the quality for you guys has been a major uptick from what it has been. I'm certainly streaming out a lot more bit rate than I was before, so hope things are on the up and up when it comes to that. Looks like we're fixing to start us another little hill climb here. Well, good, man. I'm glad it does. I was kind of working on that, I'm on an OBS, so I got out of the game show. Had some audio issues, some audio codecs issues I was dealing with. So now we're kind of back in. Whenever we're not back in, we're back in OBS, which I'm not really all that familiar with, so I'm learning. Come on, baby, come on, chug-a-lug up the hill. Yeah, X-Plane will be coming in. We'll do a little bit of that tomorrow. We're not going to do a full flight because I'm not really quite ready for that, but I definitely want to do some patterns. I want to test out all the new equipment, test out the stream, let you guys be able to provide some insight just on what you're seeing, you know, camera placement, just those kind of things. Those things are I kind of like y'all's input on that. I know that we're using VIVA Mexico, so VIVA Mexico 2.4. That's what we've got in right now, and this is the start of the Extreme road section. I'm not sure if this part is right here, but we do have a part coming up that will be. So we'll have to keep track of the roads. I mean, make sure traffic's not coming in. So we've kind of been finishing up our main little drag here, getting off of the main part of VIVA Mexico. So we did the first part about a week ago. So if you want to catch up with that one, we did just the first part into the Durango and the next city over. So today we started in that city and completed our circle all around. So before we get up here to this part right here, I'm going to go ahead and pull up our map. We're going to look at where we're at, look at where we're going, look at where we've been so far. So those that are just joining us, welcome. We're going to kind of catch you up in stream right now. So here we are. Now you could go up here and you've got a little city up here, so you got a couple things farmed, and then you've got the Bushnell farms as well as a repair station. So we'll eventually go up there, but here is where I wanted to go because this is all new stuff up here. So this is where all this road, and he did say that this connects down to Tamazula, I believe is what he said. So we'll see. You know, we've been at least up into here. Now they also redid areas here. up to this Guadalupe, Victoria, the bridge section, a smooth section, this part right here, and also down to Huazamoto. Now you can see we joined and did this last time, and so you can see where there was parts of the road that we actually touched that they, I guess, did not edit. It actually registers the parts that we actually drove on that haven't been edited. So the rest of them, as you can see, is pretty much a new road down to Huazamoto. So that's where we're at. That's where we're going. So it's going to get good. So you guys hang around here for the next little bit here. Yes, Michael, so that you're exactly right, man. So I'm going to have, basically, the pedestal is going to be right here, and it's going to come down on my right side, and I'm going to put the camera behind me, so you guys will be able to see, hopefully, as much of the pedestal as I can. Now, the camera I'm doing is going to need an upgrade, so it's not a widescreen. So when it does widescreen, I'm going to put it on the side above it, and then I'm going to allow it to catch all of that and just make that image vertical so that it looks right to you guys when you're watching it. But so we'll kind of have to play around with it, so you guys can let me know what you see, what you don't see, what's clear, what's not, and I'll do my best to try to, you know, to make whatever necessary corrections I can. Sometimes I look at it and I don't see a problem with it, but then it's better than getting into a full out stream to do something and then everybody's like, I can't see it, you know, can you turn this down, the plane's too loud. You know, that kind of thing. So we'll just use that tomorrow. It's just kind of a hangout stream. You guys can, you know, put in your 2 cents. I don't necessarily have to listen to it, but I do want to hear what your 2 cents is anyway, and we'll throw it into the pot, and then we'll see what we come out with. So, hey, what's Station 1? There, Nona, I think. I might not be correct on that. I actually sang at the, I've sang it with a choir. We've done about 3 tours in New York City, and we've sang in the engine that's right there beside the church that still stood after the towers came down in New York City. I can't remember what the engine company and the ladder company is, but they're still active today. Pretty cool. They're right beside that old church that's got the shrine inside of it. Hey, what's up, Power Stroke? How are you, man? Tin House. Oh, there you go. Salvador, what's up? How are you? Where have I been? Well, we had a little bit of an issue. Not a big issue with the computer, but an issue that I needed to fix. So we got that fixed with Digital Storm. They came in 3 hours and just did a full one over on the computer. It was awesome what they did. And then I spent all the last week working on X-Plane. So we got X-Plane up and running. There's still some add-ons and some things that I want to do. Some scenery that I want to get involved with. I want to get some utilities in, just the standard stuff. I want to start making some flights, getting some flight plans filed, and do as much of it as I can online. So that requires just a little bit of a refreshing refreshing and practice. So if I can, woo, this is getting nice, nice or icy, whichever one there. So it takes a little bit of practice just to get back into the full swing of those things. So we'll do that. So tomorrow, like I said, it's going to be a hangout with X-Plane. So you guys come on back, hang out with me. It's going to be a real low-key stream. Yeah, I might not even save it. We might just go ahead and unlist it. You know, it won't be really anything worth viewing. I don't know. Maybe people would like it. I don't know. Let's get too worried. Alright, see you, man. Have a good one there. Yep, like I said, man, we'll be streaming tomorrow. So come on and say, hey, man, check X-Plane out. It's good. Oh, the baby's doing well. Almost 3.5 months old. It's crazy. It happens fast. All you young guys out there, you got a lot of life to live, man. It's good. Good times are ahead. Good times are ahead. Alright, so these roads are getting fun. I'm liking this. This is good. UPS coming around here like a bat out of you-know-where. So we are also in an upgraded 579. This is the Tom Dooley enhanced version of the Peterbilt's 579. He also did the 680. So if those are a couple of your favorite trucks, then definitely go pick these things up. They're definitely good. Got a link to that and a link to this map in the description. This is good, Harry. Well, this is just the warm up, man. This ain't even the bad part. This is just the warm up. This is kind of like, you know, NASCAR, where they driving back and forth right before the restart, man, just getting the tires warmed up. Make sure when you're hanging off the side of the cliff, man, you got a little bit of rubber to grip on too. Alright, so that was our warm-up here, so we're good on sleep, we're good on gas as well. Fuel, diesel. So here's where it gets good. Just well rested. Oh, Lord. Didn't want that. That'll shock somebody. Oh, boy. Alright, so I may fail at this. Just going to let you guys know. Well, you know it's bad when you got this kind of a gracias por su cooperación. That's thank you for your cooperation. I didn't read the first sign, so I hope it's not anything that was too important. I'm 35 too, Clint, so it's alright, man. You're one of the like, brother. 30s are the new 20s. That's right, if women can claim the 40s are the 50s are the new 40s, then we can claim the 30s are the new 20s. Well, it's okay, man. Age is not an issue in here. The only time age is ever an issue is here is when you act it. Was that even right? Ooh, boy. Well, I hope they need this harvester at the top of the mountain. Hey, yeah, we need a forage harvester at the top of the mountain. We're going to forage some rocks. Yeah, this map, I know, man. I don't know if Raul's still in here, but Fat Man Raul was still in. He was in, and uh-oh. We lost some grip on the track. That's the bad thing about having this. I should have picked a flatbed and just brought it up here regardless. Yeah, there he is. He is aiming. What's up? So, yeah, we were just talking about the map, man. It's the good stuff. Actually, a passenger. Awesome. Well, good. Good. Glad there's a good balance there. I aim to please. Fixing it now. Well, literally, that's the only thing I've seen. So, and trust me, I've seen a lot worse than like the pro mods. I'll have to find the spot there where I literally ran into a wall in pro mods. That was fun. Alright, so part of the reason I think we're dragging bottom here is because we've got a low trailer load here. You would never be taking this trailer on American roads. This would always most definitely be in the Euro section. So I like it because it's just something different that we're not used to seeing on the ATS side. So if we wind up doing a little hopping and a little bit of bumping and jumping in here, that's because this trailer's not probably what should be on the back here. I should have taken the hay, because I'd had a nice good flatbed and wouldn't have to worry about bottoming anything out. So, and I should have learned from example, you know, when we did the first Viva Mexico trip. It's the same thing on that one. Well, things are so good, so go down the hill full speed. I don't know if we get her stopped, man. If we were bobtailing it, we could handle that, but probably not like this. Yeah, so there you go. That's what it does. I don't know if I've got... Are my tag axles down? No, they're not. Well, let's get those suckers down. That may help. May not solve it, but it might help. Oh boy. And not to mention we had to find like the longest trailer in the pot here. Oh, I knew it was going to do it. Of course, and it just has to be a copper there. Oh, I think the dump truck ran into the cop. Whoops. Oh yeah, it's a good challenge, man. It's a smile on my face. Super channel with that progress. Alright, man. Awesome. Alright, let's gear up here for the hill climb. Pretty stuff, pretty stuff. Well, I didn't think about it, honestly. Man, I was so happy to be streaming, dude. I didn't even think about turning the traffic off. I didn't even think about it, to be honest with you. We'll see what happens. We're doing okay. We're doing okay right now. Whoops. Man, what are we doing? There we go. Gear Jammer, what's up, man? How are you? Where's your pilot car? I don't know, man. They took off and left me. I'm usually going to be okay as long as I don't get stuck in here by a truck or the guardrail. Oh, of course. Look at there. See, I'd have been okay had it been not the guardrail last time. The guardrail's what got me. Oh my goodness. And it would help if I didn't have like one of the lowest dragging trailers in the entire game. It wasn't very smart. What maps do you need for the stuff to work? Alright, so you need the Durango 2.4 Viva Mexico. So just Google Viva Mexico 2.4 map for ATS. Download it, put that in the way it tells you. And then put this map in. Now this map's not going to show up in your mods. It'll just go in and it supersedes pieces of that map. So just put it in your mods folder in your documents. And you're ready to rock and roll. Then add your trucks, anything else over the top of that, but you don't need anything special to make a Viva Mexico work except just put it in your mods folder. Yeah, long line of cars. I know. Well, if I could pull over somewhere and let them by, I would. Yes, I have 18 gears split. You're exactly right. Instead of doing them in numerical order, I like doing them in the 8 and then having a high low in each. That's just much easier to keep up with. You know, if I put all 18 gears in there as numbers, I get lost too quick. I blow the transmission in these trucks long enough to not have to do them any other way. So. This right here, now this kind of stuff is absolutely fun because this is like your technical stuff. Yeah, there's that bottoming out on the trailer. I think the trailer's leaving me. Do I have? I think I have trailer brake. Oh yeah. Whoops. Shh. Luckily, there's no cars coming or big trucks. That's funny. The trailer literally kind of drove off. So we, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This is a heavy one. All right, hang on a second. We gotta find my trailer brake. I don't think that's my trailer brake. All right. So let's put trailer brake on. Okay, joy button 0. Okay, so that was it. All right, so it's pretty stout then. All right, I'll remember that now. No, no. There we go. We got around it. All right, everybody's okay. Still got the forage harvester. All right. That's what I heard the payday. I like how the cars stop enough to give you around the corner. That's a nice touch, because without that, I don't think any of this would be possible. No, we don't do Discord, but I do Rat Pack TeamSpeak. So I've got. Well, I don't know if the link is still in there or not. It should be. If it's not, I will put it in there. So I usually am in with the Rat Pack. So if I don't have it in mind, you can certainly get that same link from Raptor. Any of his videos, he's got the TeamSpeak in there. It should be in mine, but if it's not, that's where you can find it. And I'm usually always in there. It's just I enjoy being a part of that community. It's a lot of really, really good guys. They all came in and say hey earlier, so it's very supportive of me and what I'm trying to do. And trailer, come on, come on, come on, baby. Yeah, I should have picked a different trailer. Nobody's fault but my own. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right. We are dodging bullets like Keanu Reeves in Matrix tonight. Woo! I came up with that all on my own, right on the fly. Can I get a $2? I'm just kidding. No. No, we just spent it on fixing that cement mixer. That's okay. It's not in the description. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Nick. And there's one of our buddies there from the Rat Pack TeamSpeak. So thank you there for coming in there, swinging in with that link there, Nick. All right, let's get some wiper action going. All right, man, that was hairy but fun. We still got some good stuff. Have fun with that trailer. It'll be fine, they said. So I like, a lot of guys get in here and they like these technical drives like this. Some guys like get in, they like just long hauling it, going from the tip of this corner of the map to the bottom of this corner of the map. Whether it's coast to coast, to adding in Viva Mexico with all the rest of the Project West. Now, obviously, New Mexico's coming in, so there's going to be some more updates to these types of maps like this, especially that's going to extend the gaming experience throughout multiple regions here between Mexico and America. So that'll be nice. Pulling in New Mexico, and then I think the next two on the docket are going to be Utah and Colorado. So that's basically going to give us the whole entire Southwest plus most of all of Mexico. So that's going to be a nice little region. And if the rest, I'm sure, is going to be nothing like this in Viva Mexico, it's all really, really, really well done stuff. So you guys go grab these mods, go grab these maps. They are absolutely fantastic. So a lot of fun. Just be using these as your kind of window into maybe do some things differently. But we'll still be okay. We're still alive. We're still kicking. Oh, advertisements. Oh, I didn't know they still played those during the stream. I didn't think I had that turned on. Maybe YouTube had. Maybe YouTube had more ideas there. All right. I'm really trying to give you all as many options to skip and cut the ads as possible. Yeah, well, I'm telling you what, man, this would be a good practice. I mean, if anything, just being able to utilize the gears, and I know I'm not right, you know, and it's a lot different, it's a lot easier when you're playing a game where you don't have to worry about the brakes, and you don't really have to worry about overheating the brakes, and the only thing I do have simulated is the air pressure. So if you pump the brakes too much, if you use too much of the air brake system, it will cut out on you, and it will have to recharge and repump up through a recirculation pump. So I've at least got that enacted in this, so if you push too much on it, your truck will just run away from you. Which is kind of a, you know, it's kind of a cool, a little bit of a cooler, realistic mod set there to have. Oh, you're gonna have to be more clear, Clint. That's like the second or third one. I felt like an imbecile after you get. No, it was actually somebody's real name. Oh, never mind. It's all good, man. You can always hear when the engine revs up. It's like the engine. It's like the wheels. The driving wheels. They're not even on the ground at the time. This right here, you could do laps between this road through where the city we're going now, and I think the exit out of this, we're gonna keep on trucking. Well, we got an hour and an hour and a half. Man, we've made great time tonight. Y'all have gotten to see a lot of stuff. Hey, what's up, Neb? Light Alley, what's going on? Whoops. I thought that guy was being. Alright. Alright, well now we got to get into a gear we can come on. There we go. Hey, what's up? Is that D1 Nelson? How are you? Alright, man. Advanced traveler. Oh yeah, well we could do that. We'll just have to see. Some trailers that I have in here don't activate it, but we'll see. We're at 3249. Let's get one sub in. We gotta have one guy in there that can even a sub here tonight. 3250 for the night. So we got one guy out there that has not subscribed and said, hey, this guy's pretty good. I've enjoyed his content. We'll give him a subscription. Thank you in advance, and thank you to those guys that have sponsored tonight, Mr. Bird, and those that have come in and chunked a little. Oh, and Riley, by the way. Yeah, Riley was another one of our sponsors tonight. So we, I think, officially have two now. So thank you guys for your sponsorships as well. And thank you to Lego181 for a $5 super chat. Much appreciated, my friend. That's right, one sub, that's all we need. And we're riding that Jake brake hard. If you ain't got it, like I said, man, if anybody likes a good truck with a good Jake brake, this is the one to have. Links are in the description. Maps in the description. Trucks in the description. Well, you have to turn a little bit of the retard system on for this one. Slow her down. That's funny, man. And for those that have just joined us, we got the SKRS shifter here. This is a new addition to the streaming. So you guys want to know what your money goes to? You know, it goes to stuff like this. And you know, next time we're going to be looking for is a new camera. X-Plane's going to be tomorrow night. You guys are going to see just an investment that I've made personally into it. But a lot of these smaller items like this and some other like the camera and stuff, those are things that super chats or donations, money from advertising, and from you guys coming and watching the videos. That's where all that stuff, every bit of that goes into something. I add it in and say, hey, I've got $100 for this month. Let's go out. Let's buy this SKRS shifter. I've wanted to do it. Whoa! I've wanted to do something like that and have one of those. So here we put it in the channel today. So hope you guys are enjoying seeing this thing. I'm going to be also putting up another video tomorrow that is going to be featuring this thing of just its installation, its work, everything else that I've got in it. It's really a nice addition here to the stream. So hope you guys have enjoyed that. So we'll continue on here, and you get a chance to see it here in action. I've got a rocker switch here for my high-low, and then I've got a split here for the range. So every bit of the 18 gears is all right here in my hand. I don't have to push any buttons on the stick anymore, which is absolutely fantastic. So I guess all these cars are all going in here. So I guess, ooh, this is gonna be tough, because I don't believe these cars are going to allow me to do what I really want to do. But you know what? We're going to try it anyway. Oh, look at all those cars behind us. All right, let's see if we can do it. We're going to do one more out of here back into the regular city. Yeah, we should be able to make this work. It's gonna be tough, but we can do it. Challenge accepted. Forget these wheels don't turn, so it's like I'm not gonna be able to see in the mirrors here. Woo, nice sounds. Oh my goodness. Boom! Pow! Wow! Yeah! Phew. Boy, that was good. I'm sorry, that was good. I'll pat myself on the... Oh, Clint's going. All right, man. Good to see you. Yes, as always, man. We will, yes, we'll see you on the next one, bud. All right, let's throw one more. Yeah, come and stop by for X-Plane, man. It's going to be fun. That'll be lots of good fun there. All right, let's see if we can do one more and see. We might just be able to pull something. But not late. Oh, thanks. Boo, below from the sponsor. All right, so I have absolutely no job coming out of this, so that's fine. So let's go ahead and we'll see what happens now. He said it connects. I think Roll said it connects down here to Tamazula. So I'm not sure. It looks like it does. Oh, it's going to send me all the way around. So maybe it does. I don't know. All right, Clint. Hey, what's up, Ben? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. Oh, Chillington Silage. I hear you, man. Chillington Silage. Boy, that brings back some memories, don't it? Oh, I love this, the feel of gravel on a force feedback. Wow, that's insane. All right, let's do one more mappage here. So we've got one more road out to this one. All right, let's see here. So I don't know if Rule's still in. Maybe you could give me some direction if you're still hanging around. I'm curious if these roads connect. I think I saw in one of the pictures they did. All right, so Can you tell me which one? So we'll say this one right here is mouse click 1, or at this intersection it's 2. I'm just curious where these two, or where the road joins them up. I think it's like over here. I think I remember this from the other one. There's like a detour that takes you all around Mazatlan, but I'm not sure. So the one towards the bitumen will take you. Okay, so all right, cool deal. All right, so that's where we're going. So let's go down to, oh, wait a minute, towards the bit. Okay, this one right here. That's the one that we want to go to. Reset. There we go. All right, so that's where we're headed. All right, that one. All right, there we go. Cool deal. Let's see what we're working with. So, by the way, for those that don't know, you don't have to spam chat, but I won't mind if you do. So, one of our creators of this map is in the stream today. So, Mr. Roll there is one of the kind of the creators and the masterminds behind this behind this map. So, welcome there to you, Raul. Thanks for coming and stopping in and hanging out with us. This will be his second visit with us. So, welcome to the live stream, man, and welcome to the live stream crew. Nice to see you in for a second time. We'll just have to give you a spot. Alright, T intersection right before the entrance to the bitumen. Alright, take a left. Alright, sounds like a plan. Oh, this would be cool if I had a nice flatbed trailer, though. This would be pretty cool. Well, no problem. I always like to support, you know, our modders and map makers, and you may notice that the camera may be a little bit shaky, but that's because we're on a gravel road and my force feedback is just going crazy. Man, this is cool stuff, man. This is what it's about right here. You know, I'll take the roads all day long, man, but these right here, not to mention doing it in the rain plus doing it at night too. All that would make this better is to have a big old trailer on the back here. This would be cool. What am I hauling out? Nothing. There weren't any jobs coming out of that last place, Robert, so we're just going to bobtail it back around because there's a connector back to the 2.4 Mexico. So this would essentially be kind of like part 2 of the Viva Mexico, and then being able to see the extreme road. So we'll do another one where we go down to Huazamota, I believe is how you say it. We'll be going down there as well. So this is actually probably good enough because there's some crazy switchbacks on this road, and doing it with a trailer would probably be really tough. Not to mention we're having to do this at night, so you guys aren't really getting to see, you know, like always, you know, it's, hey, FTG at night. Woo! Wow, yeah, we're getting ready to great scenery, man. If there wasn't a place to sit up there and sleep, or I would. Oh, and I haven't seen anything. Ha 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 ha. Well, that's never a good sign. He's like, oh yeah, buddy, it gets a lot better. So maybe I'm glad we don't have us a trailer on here. I feel like I need to dim the lights in the room so we get the full ambience of what's going on. Did the computer reset and fix? Yes, it did. Well, what was the problem there, Bird, was that the Windows 10 was not, there was something wrong with the command prompt. So every time we run an exe or run a command prompt, I mean, it could have been something as like the joy.cpl file, it would always have the same error message. So when we had to go back in, none of the fixed files, none of the driver files, none of the update files, nothing that Digital Storm was trying to do actually fixed anything. So that's when he was like, yeah, you're pretty much screwed. So we said, you don't have much on here, let's back it up, and let's do it. And it literally, like I said, man, a couple hours, we were backed up, we were done, Windows was fresh, and then a Logitech installer went straight in, all the graphics cards updates went straight in. I mean, it was just like, you know, it's like I had a brand new computer. So force feedback from all this was dictated in the software, and the software wouldn't start because of the command prompt. So therein lied all of my problems. So now everything's fixed. I've got force feedback. Things are really kicking along now, so all my X-Plane USB stuff worked, which really didn't before, so I'm kind of glad all that's fixed now. So y'all get to see all that tomorrow night. Man, this is intense. Oh, we still got our wipers running. We can turn them off. Whoops, not that high. There we go. And these switchbacks are insane. Got a little close to the edge on that one. Man, it's good stuff. Oh yeah, my beacons are still on. Alright, so here we go. Man, look at this one. Man, I wish we could have done this in the daylight. Oh, that kind of ticks me off. Trying to see, I'm good. I've got this steering rotation on, so I've got that assigned to a button, so whenever I do steer, it actually turns my head for me in the direction that I'm steering, and then you can control how far in the direction it goes just in your options on your basic keyboard. So I'm kind of glad I've got that. So if any of you are kind of wondering why my head's turning but yet I don't have track IR or anything like that, that's where that setting is. Ooh, wow. This is nice, roll. This is nice. Oh my god. Yeah, it went crazy, and I don't know. You know, Bert, it could have been something to where, you know, we just had an issue where a computer software or something that I installed took out something with it when I deleted it, and maybe I didn't delete it the best way possible, or didn't run a full installer from the control panel. I mean, you know, I mean, God, man, those files, man, when they install, it's just like someone takes a dandelion or a bunch of confetti in your hand and just goes all in the computer. I mean, those files go literally everywhere. So, so hopefully everything's running really smooth now. So I'm going to try to keep it that way. Oh, it's a nice road right here. I like this. Oh, look at this. We got water. We don't fall through. Back up we go. You gonna put this on? And Walter's like, yeah, I like this. Yeah, man, it's good. I'm sorry, guys, I'm not talking. You guys feel free to, you know, there's some stuff up in chat. I'm still trying to keep up with it, but yeah, this takes some good bit of concentration. Plus, it's dark. Of course, it is. Would be an ATS stream without it being pitch black out here. I wish there was a way to like Farm Sim, you know, where you can speed up time really easily. It'd be nice if you could speed it up. You go too fast, I know, man. Some of these turns have just about got me. And the sweet spot is right in between 4 high and 5 low. At least with this truck and the transmission I have, that's pretty much where the sweet spot is. So it's like this constant. You're neither too fast in 5 or you're too slow in 4H. You know, you're just kind of like right there, high RPMs. Probably got some tire slippage going on. I'm a good truck driver. Well, thank you, man. I do wish it was daytime. That would make it a lot better. But I tell you what, it adds to the challenge to have it be at night. Alright, sounds good there, Chris. I certainly will. And I hope you're doing well, Chris, by the way. Nice moon up there, vegetation, everything's very bright. I love it. Put the enhanced vegetation. A lot of people ask me what my roads are, you know, road textures, and then I'm not sure if it supersedes what's in the map. I'm kind of under the assumption that it does, but we run a couple of different things. We've got the mountain textures is one, then we run the enhanced road textures, and then enhanced vegetation. So I always have some people ask every single time, you know, hey, what are you running here? What are you running there? And those are kind of just 3 staples that stay in there pretty much all the time. I don't normally take them out, but I need to take them out and see what this map looks like with without those. I think those textures override what's on this. Go off a cliff. Well, I hope it doesn't, David. I hope it stays in the road. I have not yet, Bert. I've got your. I had the video, man. I tell you, between the computer coming up, getting all that stuff squared away and getting it all fixed and getting back running again with X-Plane, and then having to do that, man. That's literally consumed every bit of time I had. And like the past 3 days have been, oh, not an entry prohibito en el paso. Uh-oh. It's the only way I can go. Oh no. Abajo su propio risk to go under your own risk. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound too good. Love all these cars just scattered all over the road. So between all those things, Bert, I just really haven't had the. I really hadn't had the time. I finally got everything built back up in OBS. Finally got internet stuff squared away today. So it's just like it's been one good thing after the other. So I'm hoping everything tomorrow. I'm hoping it all runs really good and everything is very solid and successful. So you're exactly right, Walter. I have no traffic. That is you're right. That is a good thing. If I had traffic on this, I would be SOL through a lot of that, which is probably good reason why there's not any traffic on it. Oh, look at there, and got a nice little gas station there. What are we? Whoops, I'm gonna stop that a little too soon. All right, we got plenty. Yeah, then the traffic was on purpose. Oh, well, that's much appreciated. like I'm walking into a movie. Like I'm just waiting for something to jump out at me. Just kidding. Alright, so here's the left. Oh, so that's where you need to take. Okay, so let's see if there's a. Let me see if there's a job down in here. I don't think there is. Okay, so I was supposed to take a left back there. Alright, well, we'll come in here and turn around. Not a problem. Oh, look at this. A plane down here. Woo, wow. We take that on the trailer. Oh, whoops. Guess there's the wall there. Alright, so I was supposed to take a left. So that was where I was supposed to take a left. Alright, so I'll need to take a right. Okay, so I think he's talking about this right here. Wait a minute. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a delay now. Oh, there we go. Alright. There's the job. Let's see if we got anything down here. Alright, let's see what we got. No, you passed the T. Okay, the T intersection earlier. Okay. Alright, so nothing there. I was actually going to get something and then cancel it so it would speed up time. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, so was this it? Alright, the next right. There we go. Alright, now we're cooking. Alright. Now we are officially off the Mexican grid. There we go. Alright, now we're doing it. What's up, Triacting 38? How are you, man? Oh, my good is good. Yes, my night is good, man. Thanks for asking. So we are on the Extreme Mexico map. This is a nice little map mod that's set inside of Viva Mexico 2.4. So we've completed our 2.4, and now we are traversing off the grid, and we're going to connect back with the Mexico main map over there. So we are literally taking it through the woods, and to Grandma's house we go. This is awesome. I like this. This is good stuff. So thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit there, Triacting. And just for those that may be joining us here, well, we got one sub to 3250. Man, seems like we're struggling to get that last sub of the evening there to make it 3250. So we got anybody that has not subscribed, go ahead and do that now if you've enjoyed a little bit of what you saw here. We've got X-Plane coming in tomorrow night as well, so that's going to be big old. And we've got all our social media up there to the left. Full Tilt at Twitter. You can reach me at Full Tilt Gaming on Facebook, and then also brand new Steam community. Ooh, it got hairy there because I can't see the road. And we got a brand new Steam community there with. I don't know why I'm leaning up like I can see any further. So we got that at FTGUNITED is that as well. So always whenever you're tweeting or anytime you're using stuff on Facebook, always do that. That FTGUNITED. We officially have a hashtag with Twitter now. So when you type in hashtag FTGUNITED will pop up. So we have officially made enough posts and enough tweets and a lot of the latter there to be able to have that hashtag. So yay! Woo! I know, right? I was kind of wondering on something just to go. Fah! That's when the stream goes black, and then all of a sudden something just pops up on screen and scares y'all pointless. Y'all all sitting in your covers in your bed, watching on your mobile devices. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, we got some good stuff with Halloween planned. There'll be some big old Halloween streams. Whoop, 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 whoop. And it's even harder because I can't see where I'm going on the map. We are literally driving blind in the pitch black of darkness here. Oh, it's 3250. All right. Well, I guess my counter is a little slow. Oh, you know, I bet I know what's wrong. I bet I know what's wrong. Well, I don't know. It shouldn't be because I'm in OBS now, so I shouldn't have to update that. Maybe it'll update here soon. It's okay. Oh, there, David just subscribed, so thank you there, David. Appreciate that, man. All right, peace of love there to you there, Almindo. Thanks for coming in and stopping in. Yeah, I know, man. The excitement has gone to concentration, pure concentration to not fall off the cliff. So it would be a lot better if it was daylight. But, you know, it would be an FTG stream without a little bit of rain, a lot of darkness, and some good times. So thanks for hanging out with us, bud. So how cheesy is it that I have a actual wrist killer knob on my steering wheel as well as in the game? I don't know how many people picked up on that, but yeah, we did it. We did it. That's right, we went there. We went there tonight and we owned it like a boss. I'm loving the gravel road. Man, if I ever had to drive a truck and a trailer down this, nah. So this has got me to try some of the other extreme roads. I saw the mountain roads, the California map just got updated. Of course, I think it's fictional. This is more realistic. This is more realistic in nature than the rest of them. I think there's one in the Peru map, and I think there is a Russian on ETS side. There's a Russian hard. Dirt road / just ridiculously challenging map. So maybe we'll have to check those out as well if you guys like this. If you did, make sure you throw a like here on the video, and always go ahead and subscribe if you have not done that as well. And sponsorships are also open, so if anybody here is willing and wants to throw up some support here, feel free to do super chats or donations as well. Sponsorships, you know, you're not it's just an easier way for me, you know, to keep up with it, but it's something I can kind of count on from month to month. And it's something I kind of gauge, you know, it's another thing to gauge. But there's also guys that do pretty regular super chats as well. So, you know, much, you know, that's just as good as anything else. Just sponsorships are new, and it's something that's a little bit easier usually for donators to kind of keep up with what's going on. Their stuff just comes out from month to month without them having to make constant donations from month to month. So, at any rate, thank you guys for your big old supports. We got a new sponsor today, or actually two new sponsors. Mr. Riley Plays, he's a big supporter of the channel, and then Mr. Bird, and then also got a nice super chat there from Mr. Lego 181. Rat Pack came in and said hey to us, so thank you guys for coming in and saying hey as always. Whew. I think I've actually found my sweet spot of speed here. Now this would be a lot more challenging with a trailer, no lie, but it's still fun even bobtailing it, but it would be insane with a trailer. Is there a Florida only map? No, the only thing is attached to that is coast to coast. And Florida's actually pretty good on coast to coast actually. It's a pretty decent mod. They've done a really good job of with that one. Florida's gotten a major updates as most of the East Coast has. Most of the Midwest, they just did a brand new update on that. I need to Walter, if you're still around, man, how is the coast to coast? Have you tried have you downloaded that one and tried it yet? Tell you what, man, I really wish this was daytime, because I feel like we're only like seeing the road, you know what I mean? We're only seeing the road. We're not getting to see everything this map's got to offer. Ooh, getting close. Oh, look at that, another win. No, I don't have that on. I know Bird had got me into the console access to turn traffic on and off, especially because the last time we did this, I got caught. So I will be sure and add that in. So one of my mods or somebody just do it, or even Bird, man, if one of you guys will do a quick copy on that right quick, and then I will remember that. Learning all kinds of stuff. He found the hotel in California, Billings, Montana. Nice. What a road. What a road. Of the directional sign. I know, man. It's good stuff. Now this is, as far as I'm concerned, I believe every bit of this sound is all a part of the trucks. It's not really the sound pack I do have. Now I take that back. So the sound pack that I have is what you hear with the bumps and the squeaking of the shocks and the air ride. Now all of that is part, like that right there, that's all part of the sound pack. But the engines, the whine, and the directional sound, like every bit of that's all in the truck. I don't think that's my sound pack taking over on that. This is one of the better trucks that I've heard, just because everything's balanced. Like the Jake brake is exactly where it needs to be. It's like nestled right in there, especially on the interior. It's just right. Some of them make them really, really just, I mean, ridiculously loud. And then other ones you can barely hear them, but this one is just like just right. Especially when you cut it up, you can almost, you know, you can almost feel it, especially if you put it up on the speakers. No, I'm not doing that again. Oh. Yeah, I find that sometimes too, Walter. I'm curious, Raul. That's something I've never really noticed that before, but Walter brings up a good point. Something I was thinking about earlier. Does the enhanced vegetation, does it modify? You know, when you do a map like this, is all this vegetation stuff that you've set out, or is that or is this stuff that is being put in by enhanced vegetation, and this really shouldn't be on your map? I'm just curious. Only for you, Michael. Only for you, buddy. Bloop, bloop. There you go. We'll go ahead and let it Jake some. I haven't heard that in a while. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh yeah, man, this would be tough with a... Woo, boy, this would be tough with the trailer. Oh my goodness. Oh, we should replace it all. Okay, I got you. Alright, so y'all haven't actually gone through and added your own custom vegetation. Alright, well that makes sense. Got a little more water coming through here. Man, I wish ATS had some stuff like spin tires mud. By the way, spin tires is coming out, so now that I've got a working wheel with some stuff on it, we're going to hop in some big old trucks and we're going to do some spin tires, just in kind of gearing up. Now, the other thing too, I want to throw an update out there. Some of you guys, I did field a couple of questions on Facebook as well as some private message on Twitter from a few of you had asked about Gold Rush. Now, I cannot really say anything about the game. I'm not allowed to. That's why you've not seen any live streams. That's why you haven't seen really anything that's out there. Everything that's a Gold Rush is kept under wraps right now. So it is in a closed beta, and the publishers want us to give it. So I just want to give a small update there just to let you guys know, hey, Gold Rush, aren't you supposed to have access to that? We do, and I'm actually actively playing it, but I cannot stream or talk about it, give reactions to it, tell you how great it is. I can't do any of that stuff. So they are going to give us the word, and when that word is good and they fix their things, what they want to do is promote the best game possible, and I can't fault them for that. I think that's noble of them to do it. And then they'll let all of us shark YouTubers go out there and have fun with it and be able to really push that game out there for everyone else that didn't get into the early copy or early beta section. So just kind of a little, you know, little 411 there. That's what's going on with that one. So when we do get the word to the channel, it will go. Looks so cool. Yes, it does. This is awesome. So this is the Mexico 2.4 Viva Mexico update, but with the Mexican Extreme Roads. So just if we got some new people showing up, so you can see where we're at right now. We are right here in the middle now. This is kind of the no man's land. So all of this right here was redone for the main section. There's this area down here as well as this area here. So 3 main sections of 2.4 here was done in the actual real, more realistic Mexican Extreme Roads. So we've actually got one of the map modders, or developers I would say, not just necessarily a modder, is in hanging out with us tonight. So very cool to have him joining along with us. So very, very thankful that he's come in to hang out with us in a live stream. So I am too, Bird. I am very, very, very glad it wasn't busted. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Well, that's cool, man. That's cool to know. I always ask questions, and always at least I like to know. I mean, you know, as you can see, I usually talk a bunch in my live stream, so I at least try to, at least the stuff that I am talking about, I try to at least know what I'm talking about. If not, I'll just blow it out. Yeah. So what does the outside of the truck look like? All right, well, we're actually finally getting on some daylight, believe it or not. So this is cool. So once we get a little more here, I'll just get to a good stopping point here. So we're at the Tom Dooley Enhanced 579. So this is Caterpillar. Now we did have some loads there with us. So let's we'll just stop right here. So we got our Caterpillar logo on it. Now you can see the 579 here. Now this thing has got a lot of extras on it. We've got extra, you know, cab lights. We got the beacon lights. You got some exhaust. Most of these lights and stuff are actually from other packages, and for whatever reason they are allowed to put on this truck. I don't even know how that works. So you really wouldn't be able to have the same LED front lights if you didn't have, like, say the RTA T908. So that's where a lot of these LED lights that you see, the orange ones, that's where they come off of. But you've got a lot of options with this truck: wheels, tires. You've got tons of different tag lift axles. This is an actual tag lift steerable. So you can see as it comes up and down, you can actually steer it, which is pretty cool. So this is free, and I do have a link to this truck, and the link to the mod is all down in the description. So make sure you go grab those, and it is well worth it. It does have interior lights, although I don't actually have any set up in it. It's very clean inside. It's very, very modern, very straightforward design. But it is not the custom, and most of the custom skins will work. Most of them will. Yeah, this is a really good looking truck. I'm so glad we're getting some daylight, man. Alright, so we gotta have to take a picture right here. This is a good place, good place. Let's, actually no, let's get one more. So So I got to take a new screenshot of my thumbnail because this is the first time we'd ever come up here and seen any of this. So I had to come up here and take a thumbnail. It would be better if we had the full on, but you know, it's okay. It's cool, keeps it lively. All right, let's see what we can do here. We got to be able to get us a nice screenshot. I'm sure somebody's going to come in there with a FTG selfie hashtag. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it would be nice if we had us a trailer on there. That would be almost perfect. So we got to let people know what they're coming to watch when they see it. I need to download that free camera. Oh, you can even see some of the road down there on the very far end. Down there. Oh, that's cool. All right, there we go. I like that. That'll be perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, I know. We get that for console with screenshots. Yeah. Now I will say as well. Now the tires that I have on this truck didn't come with them. So I'm trying to think of where they did. I got some Alcoa wheel set that come with wheels and tires. And maybe I'd have to do some digging to see if I could find out which ones they are. I think they might be workshop mods, but I think those are the tire sets that I have. They didn't come on the actual things, if anybody's curious. Somebody always is. A Hidden Road series. We are in it right now. We are in it right now. You are living it, bird. Alright, so I got the Risk Killer knob actually on my G29. So if anybody's a big ATS fan, you like driving, the only thing about it is it's all metal, so it's a little heavy. So it does kind of hang on the wheel when it's in its dead zone, which is kind of stinks. But you know, best of both worlds. You know, best of both worlds. You can use a controller. Obviously the steering wheel just adds to the realism, but you can use a controller and it works okay. It's not the best, but it's, you know, it's like driving anything else. You can assign the buttons to it, so if you want to use Xbox or PlayStation controller, whichever one's your favorite, it'll work. That's what I used to use. But obviously with the steering wheel, it just adds so much to it. But, you know, steering wheels, shifters. The shifter was about, we'll see, the shifter itself down here was like, I want to say I got it for 50 off eBay. You can find them cheaper off of eBay, but I got it from there. The rest of this all came off eBay as well, but I didn't really get too much of a steal on it. And then this was bought out for A+B software. So if anybody's interested in the shifter, like I've been pushing tonight, I'm going to be uploading a video tomorrow that's got a little bit of an unboxing and the setup on this. It's very easy. There are a few things you want to just be aware of if you do buy it. Nothing major. Just basically heating your setup and teaching exactly what settings and what buttons need to be pushed to make it work like it's supposed to. So I'll be adding that up tomorrow, probably sometime around lunchtime. We'll put that up on the channel. And I think I paid right around 110, I think, altogether shipped. They're out of South Carolina, so for me that was pretty quick shipping. Yeah, that's still part of one of mine. Luckily, my wife just lets me throw it in the corners of the dining room. It's kind of like I don't have anywhere else to put it. Sorry. Just roll the eyes and turn around and walk out the room. I'm like, yes! FTG wins again. I tell you, we could have made just an episode out of this, man. This is crazy. Thanks, Ben. Ben, the Beacon Police. Yeah, I turned those on so I could showcase the truck, and then I forgot to turn them off. But it's okay, nobody's out here, so just in case someone came looking for us, that they might, hey, look at there, he left his beacons on. We found him. Ben, on the other hand, he's on the other side of the mountain without his beacons on. We don't see Ben. Don't be like Ben. Be like FTG. Just kidding with you, buddy. And I did just, I was sitting just trying to think of anything else with this shifter that I haven't really mentioned. I did put this in with ETS as well, and it all works exactly the same. Exactly the same setup as you would expect, so I've already tested and it works great. Where I can drive through a cave. I know there's a bunch in ETS. There's a bunch on the way to the North Pole. There's a bunch of caves. I mean, a bunch of caves. Especially all up in that Norway and the Swedish area. There's a ton of them. That's all done with Pro mods. Now, I don't know in ATS. I don't know that I've ever really driven through a cave. So I don't really know about that one. Man, intense. See where our connector is. Our connector there will be at Tamazula. So we left out of is that Canellas? So we left out of Canellas. I wonder if that's any relation to Canelo, the boxer. Canelo Alvarez. Boy, we got some green vegetation down here. Whew. Must have got a lot of rain. Are we there yet? Uh-oh. Did I get hung on? Oh, I'm hung. No. We'll just put our There we go. Just cut that one a little too close. Load your own truck. Yes. Oh, well, yeah, I don't know. That was, I got hung on a little bump there, so I didn't put that tag axle down. So when I stopped there, it just hung me up. All is well with the world now. We got her squared away. Yeah, I've noticed, and I don't know if it's this truck, but I have noticed sometimes if I'm making if the tag axle's up, sometimes if I go over a bump and that gets really close to it and it's not down, it's like it doesn't receive the bump and continue the truck on. It's almost like you almost get stuck in a wall between the tag axle or tag lift and then whatever's underneath it, which I guess is what happened there. So yeah, I don't think that was map. I think that was just trucks and physics and the rest of the stuff kind of added in together. Got a little backup and a little bit of differential lock. We jiffied right over it, so no biggie. So those that are still joining us here today, or at least tonight I should say, well it is today. So the ones that are joining us here today, so tomorrow we are going to be doing a little bit with X-Plane finally. That's why we've been taking a break. So those that have been kind of asking for it, been kind of wondering where it's going to happen, X-Plane 11 will be coming tomorrow. So, oh, we got a nice little river crossing here. Get in there, there we go. So we'll be doing X-Plane 11 will be coming up tomorrow. So we'll do just some cool stuff. We're not really going to do a full out, 3-4 hour flight. We're just going to keep it as action packed as possible tomorrow. So we'll do a lot of landings, we'll do a lot of takeoffs, touch and goes. We're going to be doing all this in a 737. I've got I've got a nice console. We kind of showcase that a little bit on Twitter. So we're going to get that all set up and get everything loaded in tomorrow. We had to do a lot of programming on that thing to get it to the point of where it's at now. But it's all perfect for the 737. So don't be asking to fly in a bunch of different planes and a bunch of different this. Right now with that, what I have is the programming is done for 737. So I can change that. I just have to continually work on new planes as we buy them. So so hopefully we'll be able to get that all up and running. So tomorrow, X-Plane in the 737, the Zevo mod. So if anybody's familiar with X-Plane, you know that one pretty well. But it is a almost full simulation of a 737 in itself. So all the systems, the manuals, I mean all the overhead, everything is there and everything's modeled here on my system as well. So we will literally be, for the most part, flying a fake 737, but as real as it can get. Tomorrow we'll be flying around in North Carolina, I guess, or somewhere where we maybe pull some really cool scenery up. We'll do some patterns in the 737 and do some landings. Maybe we'll do some stuff where we jack up the crosswinds and really try some nice challenging landings. See if we can actually pull them off from the plane and put it through the paces. So that's going to be fun. So you guys will have to come in and try out and then hang out with us. Oh, okay. Well, I've had it happen before, man, and not on your map either. So, either way, no worries. We got over it, no problem. Well, you're more than welcome there, Rule, and thanks for stopping by. You're more than welcome anytime. Just come on and hang out with us anytime. One of these days, we want to jump on and do some Truckers MP with everybody, and of course, we'll be back on the vanilla stuff, which kind of sucks. I wish they had 2 private servers, man. God, that'd be nice. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with us, bud. Appreciate that. You guys are Mr. Fat Man Rule here. He is the guy that he's one of the devs on this map. So y'all say hey to him and say bye to him as he heads on out the door. Much appreciation for your work there, sir. It is good stuff. Good stuff. I've had fun. If I'd have known it was going to be this long, I would have split this up and done a special showcase on just this one part. So, but that's okay. It's okay. It's been a lot of fun. I was glad to do it. Y'all better not. Oh my God, Michael. I will straight up ban y'all's butts from the channel, man, if y'all ask. So, when are you going to play ETS? Never. I'm just going to throw you out with the poop bomb on the 737. Reconnection successful. Alright. Wow. Oh, I know y'all were. Come on. There he goes. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, that's what you get in window mode. I got all kinds of stuff going on in the background. I guarantee I've got some other stuff, updates and some other things, which is probably why OBS decided it was going to take a break for tonight. Man, now everything's all off. Every time it does it, it pulls off the window mode. I got to reset my joystick and do it a couple times. Doggone it. Alright, well. So we almost gonna have to be done with this stream. We have any more wrong stuff in here. I'm just gonna have to delete this one. OBS clocking out. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guarantee I've got a lot of other stuff going on in the background too. I don't know. It reconnected. I don't know why I did that. I'm new to OBS, so I have no idea, man. Your guess is as good as mine. So there we are at Tamazula. Woo! It's been a long time coming tonight. Nice water coming in there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Disable notifications. Yeah, I know I need to. And up until that point, everything was great with the new streaming software. And then it was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Alright, so I tell you what, let's we are literally out of the dangerous road section there. So that was a really good stream. So I tell you what, let's alright, so we get one more good look here at the truck. Good stuff there with the mountains in the background, so that is awesome. So anyway, let me point this up a little bit. So I was talking earlier. You'll have to mind my daughter's easel over there, but there is what we got coming in tomorrow. So that is a Go Flight. That is a pedestal base with throttle, gearing, autopilot, all the comm units, and some other custom buttons and stuff. So that's what we're going to be pulling out tomorrow, and we'll have all of that stuff set up here and the camera set up so you guys can see all of that in action. So it should be fun. So come and hang out tomorrow if you can. If not, make sure you come back and watch that video. And also, let's see what's else. I feel like we got something else. Oh yeah. So the video on the SKRS shifter, which was run a very awesome, successful first stream tonight. We'll be doing a video on this tomorrow, and I've already done it, so we'll upload that. Just showing you what I've got. Got all the links to everything. It'll be in that description. And also for tonight, so the truck is on the description as well as the maps of Mexico Extreme 2.4 there with Viva Mexico. Awesome stuff. So let me go ahead and clear this out here, guys, and I'm going to pull up a couple of things here. So thanks. We're at 3251, so we definitely did hit our little subscriber goal tonight, so that's awesome. So thanks for all you guys that came out and supported me, and also thanks for Mr. Bird 203 for his. Actually, you know what? Let me do a little bit of let's do a little something in here. We're gonna throw a little background music in here. Why not? You know. Yeah, there we go, a little Western Rider. Woo! Alright, so cool. So anyway, so thanks there, Bird023, or 023, sorry. And also thanks to Riley Praise, also for a sponsor for today, and also to our new subs, and Lego 181 for your $5 super chat. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. I'm going to let the music roll on out here as we get in. But anyway, I think it's been a successful first stream here in OBS. It's definitely different for me, but hopefully we'll be able to continue going on. So don't forget, X-Plane 11 tomorrow. Guys, we'll see you. Bye.